guys, if you haven't heard yet, we have a merch store now. It's got all kinds of cool stuff like character shirts for each of the boys, our Ouroboros logo, the Ouroboros logo with all the boys, and that one can come on a jacket too. If you want to rep our sage wisdom of play to your you can get that on a shirt or a jacket, and our Roll for Focus pill bottle logo on a shirt or a mug. And we have so many ideas for the future too. So if you want to support us some more and get some cool swag, go to ttrpgswag.com/pages/rollforfocus and check it all out. 50% of all profits go straight to us, while the other 50% go to TTRPG Swag for hosting and helping. Thanks!
Hello and welcome to Roll for Focus. With me I have...
Mars, pronouns he, they. I'm playing
the
Ghost of Penny, pronouns he, him.
The ghost of Penny Past.
Yes.
The penny was not head sides up. No luck.
I will say this is the penny present, thank you.
Ha! Sorry.
Yes. I'm Cody, pronouns she, they. I'm playing Calvin Ulrich, the socialite, pronouns he, him.
I'm Artemis, pronouns they, them. I'm playing Noah Taylor, the detective, pronouns he, him.
And I'm Emily. I play everyone else. Pronouns they, them.
Emery's are, not everyone else.
Right.
Ben is he, they.
Mm-hmm.
May is she, her.
Mm-hmm.
Luke is he, him. Mm-hmm. The demon, you haven't asked.
No. But Teddy's are he, him, I think.
But Teddy's are he, him.
Mm-hmm. They're, they, them in the plural sense, not the non-binary sense.
Yeah. All right, let's go over... I was going to say everyone's, but Cody's and Artemis is at
still
3
alive.
abilities. Yeah, at 3 abilities, and the improvements to their core abilities. Cody, go first.
Well, Calvin took an improvement to his core ability. Instead of another situation where his influence applies, he took something that will affect his rolls for it. We took that he ignores setbacks on a success, which is helpful. And then for his Act 3 ability, you only get to choose one in Act 3. He took Deus Ex Machina. Somehow, an NPC that died has returned. They arrive and fight to protect you during this act. It's mostly a just in case of if one of our NPCs does die, that they can be brought back to a degree, but we'll see if we can either avoid using it or find a creative way to use it.
I would also like to say that states NPC.
Yes,
that does not bring Penny back.
It does explicitly state NPC. I cannot bring other survivors back with that.
Okay, so for Noah, for his clues, which is his core ability, there's actually 2 sections, one of which I can take things under one that says if you can burn one clue you've invoked on a check, and then I pick a couple options. And burning a clue means I never get to add a dice for that clue again. I still know the information, but I can't use it to add anything. But I did not take any from that one because I don't want to really burn a clue. So instead I've gone with I can re-roll 1 clue die.
Which is helpful.
Yeah, which is helpful. So, but just as a note that in Noah's case, we just never took anything about burning clues. And then for my Act 3 ability, I got hit 'em where it hurts. When you fight or fight back and add clue bonus dice plus 1 skill die and treat any success as a critical success.
Oh, damn.
So we'll see how well that works out.
But yeah, we ended Act 2 with everyone resolving to take the fight to this demon that is using their friend in some way, still not entirely clear on that, and saying they needed to make a plan.
Well, Calvin proved that we can taunt it.
Yeah.
It did not like being called a coward, so we can taunt it, possibly bring it out.
I mean, if it's some ancient demon, it probably thinks it's pretty smart, pretty tough, pretty powerful, and implying coward is implying weakness.
Yeah.
So maybe anything that implies that it's weak or we're not afraid of it.
Yeah. Demons draw power from fear, typically.
I mean, I'm sure it has plenty of power without our fear. But...
Yeah, but But if it's vulnerable to taunting, that's a way we can kind of control.
Luke
when
kind
it
of nods.
shows up.
It did mention it knew that I did that, so... And that it, quote, wouldn't fall for it again. But
That
we'll
doesn't
see.
mean he won't.
No. Again, that's mostly the arrogance talking, I'm aware, but...
And if we're all doing it, you know, how can it ignore all of that? When I threw the screwdriver, it, like, nicked the cheek, but it healed up. So it might have some healing, but that, you know, it's just a normal screwdriver. I don't know.
So
Maybe.
use the iron if we can and
Yeah.
hope for the best.
And fingers crossed that all the fucking lore and history out there says that iron is actually correct in being able to hurt.
And maybe your makeshift flamethrower will do something to it as well. I don't know.
Maybe.
Aren't demons from, like, hell, Ben says? Wouldn't they, like, be immune?
I don't know, baby.
Yeah.
There's a lot of theoretical, not a lot of practical in all of this.
Because, I mean, in D&D, most demons are immune. This isn't D&D, man. I don't know. This seems like a fucking D&D plot. Sorry, I didn't mean to snap.
It's okay.
We can definitely try. I think the iron should be first, and also I don't really want to burn down the house.
No, that's
Okay.
fair.
Calvin would have to pay so much money.
If I'm alive to pay that money, that's okay. We'll make do.
I think that actually gets a laugh out of Noah.
Yeah, I think there's a little lighthearted moment.
So where would be best to face off with this thing?
I feel like even though the house is like safe territory away from the storm, Luke says, it also might be too restrictive.
I don't think we should go outside.
No. Not with how it can just appear and reappear
That's
wherever
true.
it wants. And being outside means it's a lot easier for us to get separated as well.
That's also true.
Kind of pauses, and then when thunder happens, points up at the ceiling. Lightning.
Yeah,
That too.
Yeah, Luke kind of shrugs and goes,
No, I get...
the concern, yeah.
Yeah.
But we definitely don't want to be in an area where it can separate us. I'm sure it's probably listening to us, honestly, but...
Fuck you, buddy!
Okay, maybe not a prolonged time outside, but maybe the goal should be... I know we can't, like, go on the jet ski in this.
God, no.
No, but maybe, like, rig something in case he comes in the front door or the back door, like, rig something up. Or last resort, even though it is outside, like the pool, the fire pit, like we have resources. We should use them, like last resorts, but we should prep them to be used.
Yeah. I'm just not quite sure how.
I don't know. I don't even know if demons can drown.
I doubt it.
I don't know. That's not to say the body he's in can't, though.
That's true.
Which is what we're trying to avoid, ideally.
We're going to have to stab, though, with these twin chimes.
I just want to make sure Luke kind of says that we're using every available resource, even if it's like last resorts. I don't care if we have to like Home Alone, put a tripwire at the pool to make him fall. That buys us time to run inside if we somehow got drawn outside. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah.
And if we have time to prep, we might as well. Even if he's mentally fucking with us the whole time.
I don't know if bigger area would be better. It gives us more room to make sure we don't stab each other.
Which is helpful.
Yeah.
Especially if he makes us see things. He could make one of us look like him.
Ooh.
Couldn't he? Maybe? I don't...
Maybe, but we just have to keep in mind we are all together.
Maybe if he's not looking at us, maybe we do something to make it... If he doesn't know we have like a red mark on each of us, if that isn't something he knows, he can't replicate that on... You know what I mean?
Yes, but if he can read our minds, he read our minds to know fears, potentially.
Or got those from Teddy.
Or got them from Teddy. But
No, I know. It's a risk
Demons in
either
general,
way.
they're known to be able to read minds.
Yeah, I don't.
I mean, we're out nothing trying. Even if he reads it, it's worth a shot.
I'm just trying to think if he can do something, make us look like him, make him look like us. It can be like, okay, you don't have a red mark.
And it should be somewhere that you can't see immediately.
Maybe fingertips? It's not super obvious, but we can... Because it needs to be visible easily.
Is there like iodine in the first aid kit?
Yeah.
It's like this stuff stains.
I've got a pen.
But pens wash off. Iodine's a bitch to get off.
That's true.
Yeah. How about pen and then iodine on top? Doesn't hurt to double up, does it?
No. Might as well.
Yeah.
Pass the iodine, bud.
Where are we putting it?
Where's a good spot that isn't too visible, but we can flash each other?
Inside of the wrist?
I think
could
inside
work.
of the wrist is good.
Inside a wrist isn't bad.
As good as anything else.
Yeah.
Calvin kind of just like pushes up his watch so it can go under that wristband on top of that.
We need to be able to see it though, Calvin.
Well, I can move my watch.
Okay.
I can also just put it on the other wrist. Like,
My idea is him not seeing it.
that's fair. That's fair.
We don't all have watches.
May's like, I have sweatband. I know we don't all have something, but
Yeah.
those who have something should use it. As long as it's not like super obvious.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I suddenly
Oh.
have a handkerchief.
Wrapped around my wrist, yeah.
But if it's something I wear anyway,
Something I wear
Bandages
anyway.
or like a bandage or just a fucking...
that's true. We have a first aid kit. It could just look like a bandage.
So yeah, if we want to put bandages on, he might see that and fake that, but it's a quick little...
Move aside.
Especially if we use what's left of the ace instead of just a stick-on band-aid.
Yeah. All right, but so, yeah, I don't have anything for my wrist, so I need one. Luke and Ben, I think.
Yeah, I need one. Ben's like, well, in my room, I have like a bracelet. I don't know if it's big enough though. It's a thick one, but it's not.
We should do it before we leave a room.
That's fair. So yeah, I need a bandage too.
Okay.
Maybe not all of us having full ace bandages though, because
That would look weird too, yeah.
like we all just happen to hurt our wrist. But
Somebody-
I could be wrong. I don't know.
No, you're
one
right,
of us have a
baby.
Band-Aid.
At least one. Luke has long sleeves, so maybe even just
Yeah, just
so
wearing
we
the
don't all
sleeves
have
down.
like an injury on our wrist.
Yeah. Luke, if you keep your sleeves down and then you can just flash that
Yeah,
up.
should be fine.
Sleeps down as much as you can, anyways.
Okay, it's as good a plan as any.
Pulls out pen and like scribbles on inside of wrist.
Yeah, and then
Scribbles on everybody's wrist.
gets iodine on a like cotton ball and dabs it over the pen on everyone and kind of lets it dry off before resettling his watch and getting the bandage for
Yeah, I was about to say that. One-handed probably won't work too well with it.
wrap it for him and
Thank you.
Yeah, Ben puts on a band-aid. Okay. So that's one thing.
still need to figure out where we want to have this fucking showdown. At
Like
this
I s-
point, the first floor in the living room might be the best.
That was my thought because
Maybe
that's the
we
most amount
can
of
even
space.
try to think up ideas. We can maybe try to trap him in the basement just to buy us some time. I know he can teleport. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I get wanting to do that.
Yeah.
Like, find a way to do that. If we
I'll-
could find a way to anchor him somewhere,
If salt actually works, being near the kitchen, if we can get some salt,
that's fair.
and if it does work, that's not likely to hurt Teddy.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Unless
true.
he's developed an allergy to salt. I have no idea what happens if you get possessed.
So, yeah, get down to the kitchen.
Start trying to draw him out.
And then
How do we get him to come here? I mean, I know he wants to kill us anyway, but he's at least been waiting for opportunities.
tell him we want to make a deal.
Maybe the next person he tries to offer it with just goes with it.
Goes.
Yeah, no.
Quote,
goes
quote.
with it to draw him out.
But yeah, either we wait on him to contact us, or
I don't think we should wait.
if we go under the guise he's listening to us, just one of us yell at him.
Or all of us.
Or all of us yell at him that we all want to make a deal.
I mean, he's been able to make a couple of us hallucinate at the same time. But if he's got limits on how many he can affect, how many people he can target, all of us trying to call him out.
Here's my guess. Given he went after me and how he went after me kind of looked a little awkwardly at Noah.
Yeah, Noah looks awkward too.
I feel like it won't be long till he goes for you, Kelvin.
No.
Or for Ben.
No, yeah. With the offer of, I'll let the people you care about be safe if you,
Yeah, or even just, I'll let at least your loved one be safe.
Yeah. That wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, because when I didn't immediately respond to just keeping you all safe, then he's like, I'll kill Noah first, and then, like, if you, your chance to save them all has passed, you can just keep Noah alive. Like, so.
No, yeah. It makes sense that he'd try that with all of us, and given everything, a likely next target for that.
Yeah, like, everyone would probably be targeted if enough people
Turned him down, but
Yeah. But that's a typical pattern. Try to go for kind of glances at Luke, the strongest bonds first.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I was traumatized from seeing Penny, so that was probably just another weakness to
exploit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Penny, if you're here and you can hear us, anything you can do to help.
yeah, your 2 cents would be fantastic, bro. Or your 1 cent, as it is.
You hear a voice you don't recognize. Go, help is coming. But you do not recognize it, and oddly enough, you all hear it.
Weird.
Is it like...
Wait, that wasn't Penny.
No, that wasn't Penny. But
Was
you
that more
heard
like
that?
a loud...
Yeah, it was kind of reverberating around the room.
Do we have 2 ghosts here?
I mean, I guess that's not out of the plausibility. If there's 1 ghost, why not 2? Why not 3?
Why not 1,000,000? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on anymore. This is way outside my realm of capabilities.
It's just not something I ever expected to actually happen.
Teddy would know what to do.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
But that's the next thing. We get the demon out, and we try to get through to Teddy.
Yeah.
If we can even get a morsel of him coming to the forefront, help him fight it back, maybe give us a hint on how to separate them, free him, kill this thing.
If I could find my paranormal books, there might be an exorcism in there, but I don't
That
know.
might be why you took him.
Yeah, I don't know
And
where they are.
and there's no saying that if he can just appear wherever he wants, he didn't just drop them in the middle of the ocean,
Yeah.
which is annoying, but
Well, yeah, keep an eye out, at least, yeah.
no, yeah.
Okay, so I think whoever he contacts, because I can't imagine he's going to give us long to wait if he's not listening in right now. If he does, plans moved. But if he does, I can't imagine it'll be long. If he does do that, then whoever it is goes outside, meets him wherever he says to meet him, try to negotiate somewhere close.
I don't like us separating.
Neither do I, but we gotta lull him.
I don't like us separating with the idea of one of us leaving the house entirely. To go through
Maybe
with this
right
plan,
by the pool?
if one of us has to go out alone, I'd prefer to stay in the house.
That's fair.
With the others
If he
close
can,
behind.
If he can hold doors shut and somebody goes outside alone,
That's true. Okay, maybe negotiate that it's like in the kitchen.
And the only advantage there is their glass doors.
Yeah.
Enough force could break one open if
That's
he doesn't
true.
have some weird demon force field.
Yeah.
I don't know how any of the
That's
shit
my
works.
thing. I can't imagine him being like, yeah, in the house with everyone else. So like, the patio or something, and glass doors. I'm just trying to think of if he says that it has to be outside, so he knows there's no funny business going on or something.
Yeah.
Because if I was a bad evil demon, weirdest sentence I've ever said. If I was,
I don't know. I think you've said weirder.
Fair enough. I did say Bahama weed.
Not a full sentence, but okay.
If I was an evil demon and someone was like, yeah, I'll take your deal, but you have to make it with me in the kitchen, I wouldn't want to come inside. I'd be like, no, you come to me.
No, yes,
Yeah.
but also if he's arrogant enough, he's not going to give a shit what he thinks we set up for him.
No, but I'm just...
He might not be planning on following through with the deal anyway, and just wants you to get separated so it's
So he
easier
can
to
kill us, yes.
Yeah, but
one-on-one.
again, that would be a thing of like, okay,
No one else is going to believe you if you pitch a similar thing to them down the road.
exactly.
You don't want to play all of your hands in a decent negotiation.
Exactly. I'm just saying
No,
it's...
I get it. And I don't fully disagree.
If we can get it, if he's insistent on it being outside, if you can get it to be like by the pool, by the patio, at least we can break the window and let you in. Mm-hmm. Even if you can't do it from outside. I know you're not the strongest, I mean, most of us aren't, but like May can break the window.
No.
And if it is a demon force field, we've got iron. Maybe that would break through it.
I was about to say, May, I can give you the stick to help with the window.
Yeah.
And if
And
y'all
again,
are
if I'm-
inside, there's furniture you can throw through a window.
Yeah, but I don't know.
There's at least a fire extinguisher in the kitchen we didn't take for some reason that you can throw through a window.
Yeah, there's option. I'm just saying if it's... I can't imagine him wanting you to set the terms.
No.
So what you got to do is try to work with whatever terms he gets you to make it as profitable for us as possible, even if that means you going outside.
A good negotiation is one everyone leaves from a little bit upset, yes.
Man, business school is really helping you.
I knew that shit before I went to business school, but yes.
Who would have thought that'd be applying to
Demon negotiations!
You can put it on your resume.
Negotiated with the demon. Yep. There you go.
Okay. So I guess we wait a bit.
We need to go downstairs.
Yeah.
Kind of looks over at the broken window where things are getting wet.
Either way, this probably isn't a good room to stay in much longer either.
No. I think it was a good room for before we knew everything, but yeah. I mean, this guy can pop up anywhere, I bet.
Yeah.
You hear that voice again. Protecting you here.
How?
What? Who?
Why?
Here, like the room?
Or the house?
Them. All I can manage.
Okay.
Can't hear you here. Can't come in here.
Okay.
For now.
Who are you?
Christian. The religion or the name?
God damn it.
You know what? That's a fair fucking question at this point.
I was going to say the name, but yeah, I hadn't thought about that in terms of the religion.
Was that Ben? Or...
That was Ben.
I thought so. I just want to double check.
Damn.
Does the name Christian ring any bells?
For
Absolutely
anybody?
not.
Good.
Who the fuck?
Like, thanks, Christian, I guess.
Yeah, thank you.
Doing best.
Aren't we all?
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Aren't we all?
Can't do much longer.
Well, at least we know.
Already used lots of power on cuts out.
Good. based on what we've seen so far. I don't know how I feel about being indebted to whatever Christian is, but you know what? At least he's helping right now.
Never feel good about being indebted to Christian.
You know what? If Christian's a problem, let's deal with the demon first, and then we can go on to Christian.
Absolutely.
I feel like the demon's the first threat. Is this place owned by named somebody Christian?
I don't think so, no. Wasn't anybody I emailed or talked to about it.
Just a Christian the friendly ghost, says Luke. Nate just kind of looks at Luke. You're an idiot. Like, it's fond. But...
No, yeah. It's like, look, mate, we're all going through it right now. We all cope in different ways.
No, that's fair. I know I'm getting a bit short. It's just
we all cope in different ways. No, yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, at least we know the demon doesn't know our plans, if this is true.
Yeah, if Christian isn't a hallucination in and of himself, says Luke.
Yeah, but I can't imagine.
It's a lot different than the other hallucinations we've been getting.
I can't imagine Jackass would give us hope.
False hope is fun to rip away.
Yes, make it sweeter to tear us down when you have hope.
But it just doesn't seem his method. His method seems terrifying. And in the last few bits, since we've been in here, we haven't seen anything.
Yeah.
That's true.
I got a communication from him. But maybe after that communication came is when
Christians started doing whatever they're doing.
Yeah. Because we haven't heard anything since then.
Mm-hmm.
Or possibly that was just enough power to break through, and then whatever Christian did to beef it up.
I'm now just imagining Demon Teddy just against the door, waiting.
No, we're gonna look over, and he's outside on the balcony and just pressing against the glass, just waiting for us to look over there.
Just hi.
Anyway, I'm sorry. That just hit me, and I had to giggle about it.
Just a little murder, please.
Is it like the creepy look or like the mournful kind of?
No, just pressed.
Okay,
just pressed.
Hello.
As we are all miming, putting our hands faces up against a window or door.
But anyway, I'm sorry.
Maybe Christian was somebody else that the demon possessed?
Maybe we're killed, or...
And maybe both. He would try to... She?
Christian.
Maybe Christian would try and give us more information, but apparently...
is using a lot of energy just to keep us safe, so can't really
And on
talk.
something else, May says?
I don't know.
Or it was just this. I don't know.
I don't know.
But yeah, again, if you're there too, Penny, any help?
Maybe Penny's being kept out by Christian, like, inadvertently, but...
That's true.
If Christian's just like, keep out forces. Penny's a force. Penny was always a force. Penny's a force now.
It'd be a force that'd be nice to be on our side.
Yeah.
Well, maybe once we leave the room. Okay, we set?
As set as we're fucking gonna be.
I wouldn't be surprised if we started seeing things or hearing offers as soon as we leave this room.
Yeah. But can I recall anything about if a salt circle would actually work to potentially contain demon?
Go ahead and roll a smarts.
Okay, and that will be with my bonus. I don't know if resourceful?
I think resourceful works, yeah.
Okay, I did not use a clue. Wait, would that count? No, I didn't ask for a clue dice, so don't worry about it. Okay, canceled out a setback and an opportunity. I got 2 hits and an opportunity and a blank.
Okay. I think with your 2 hits, you can't be 100% sure.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, it's in a lot of the lore, but some of it might depend on power. You don't know how... This thing seems pretty powerful, so maybe salt doesn't work on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, you've definitely heard stories of, like, lower level peons being trapped by it, but
If this thing is potentially as powerful as suspected to be,
yeah, it might need something full, like a thing of fucking holy water. Who, you know, you've heard things about that too. So it's hard to be sure. It's worth a try.
Yeah.
But maybe don't put all your eggs in that basket.
Yeah.
And I think, you know what? I think your opportunity is Christian can manage one more word. And so you hear, as you're all getting up, kind of ready to go, you're thinking on the salt and being like, it's worth a try, but it may not work. You hear Aruelion.
Hey guys, we wouldn't be able to do this podcast without the support of our listeners. If you'd like to support us even more, you should head over to Patreon and check us out there at patreon.com/rollforfocuspodcast. You'll get all kinds of cool stuff like our hyper-focus episodes that release on our off weeks, where we talk about the episodes and our thoughts and predictions about the future of the show, insights into our character backstories, or us playing games in and out of character. Want to suggest an NPC or a magic item for Emery to give us in the world? You can do that too, and so much more. And we're enacting our first Patreon stretch goal. When we get to 50 Patreon subscribers, no matter the tier, Emery is going to run a one-shot where we play a group of adventurers that run into the ancestors before they became the world-saving heroes we know now. Even more fun, patrons will be able to pitch character concepts we'll choose from to build our one-shot characters. You can join for as little as $1 a month, and every dollar we make goes right back into producing our podcast with the hopes we can improve and make it everything our listeners deserve. Thanks!
Aruelion? Can you spell that?
Aurlion.
Does that ring any bells?
For any of us?
More smarts checks.
Is this anything related to the paranormal?
Yes.
Would resourceful help?
Can I offer just a help action for...
Yeah.
If you're doing that to charm, my charm is a 2.
So I need a 2.
And Penny can't currently help you.
Yeah, yeah. I'm assuming Confidant to Noah is a bonus.
Insightful.
Insightful.
You can tell he's trying to work something out.
Would my protective come into play? Since we're trying to come up with a plan on how to take this thing out. That is 3 hits and a setback.
Your setback will happen the minute you step outside.
Cool. I'ma die!
Or you're gonna get the deal.
Or I won't get the deal. Ben might get the deal. But extra skill die for you on your smarts check to think about Aruelion.
Okay, so 3 skill that. Bonus for my paranormal, and then you were kind of debating on resourceful.
I feel like on this one, because of what it is and because there's such a small chance of it, I'm gonna say no.
Okay. And I don't have any clues related to
this.
Aruelion.
Is quite the it'll be a little bit like you might be able to get a vibe of something on a miss, depending on how high your miss is, but it is quite the DC because it's not something I think you would easily have.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the DC before. DC 6.
Damn.
It is the hardest thing we've had to do.
And of course, not the time I roll like the 8.
Of course not.
I got 2 hits and 2 opportunities and 2 setbacks that cancel each other out. So 2 hits.
I think with 2 hits, you at least get that this is probably the name of whatever you're dealing with. But nothing information-wise on it. Nothing that would help you identify it. Just like, okay, probably tried to give us the name.
Okay. Yeah, it kind of pauses. Like, that might be its name. And if we know its name,
That could be good or bad. It could give power or take away, right?
Yes, but it might also draw us to us faster.
That's true.
Which could be helpful, yeah.
Yeah. But if we get down to the kitchen, we can try getting some salt, seeing if we can get it in a salt ring. sometimes that helps. I don't know if it will with this one, but
And I mean, everything is theoretical. This
Yeah.
iron could maybe not even help.
yeah.
Is there anything we can do to make sure the salt doesn't, like, blow away or something?
Don't
Wait.
put it in the wind.
Well, there's windows out the fucking wazoo and there's a hurricane outside.
I don't have anything. I don't know what we could do to hold the salt down.
My pomade!
Oh my god. But
Salt paste?
Yes!
You're making salt paste?
the salt has to be unbroken. I don't know if we can
Just like rub it on the ground and then sprinkle the salt on top of it.
It's worth a try, Mason.
We're out nothing,
Yeah.
trying. We just have to stop by Haroon to get my fucking pomade.
Fucking salt paste.
Oh my god.
Is that going to be the name for this one? Salt paste? Bahama salt. Bahama salt paste.
Thank you, Calvin, for canonically only using gel in your
You got enough that we can make a circle large enough for somebody to stand in?
I mean, we'd probably have to use the whole tub of it, but I only just opened it.
Okay. Alright.
It's worth a shot.
Does anybody recall seeing, like, a big thing of salt? I mean, I know we got, like, the salt and pepper shakers, but just, like,
I know
salt.
there was some in the basement, but I'm not going back down there again.
No.
There might be a box of the kosher stuff in the cabinet.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's worth looking. It makes sense that there'd be like a big refill in there, but
Yeah.
maybe even in the closet in the living room. I don't know. I haven't cataloged salt.
We'll check the pantry, if nothing else.
It's not like it snows here, so there won't be any, like, road salt.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
And we don't have the time to boil the ocean to get salt.
No. Because, yeah, that's what my mind immediately jumped to. I was like, oh, maybe in the stuff, road salt. No, there's no snow here.
Okay.
Before they decide to open the door, Calvin does take a minute to just like pull Ben down into a big kiss and be like, I love you, okay?
I love you too.
We're gonna get out of this together, all of us.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna get married. We're gonna
It's all gonna be okay.
get a place together, and just gives you a big hug. And then I think Ben also looks at everyone else and kind of opens his own. He's like, I love all of you.
Mm-hmm.
And May comes in for a group hug.
Yeah, Noah will go. He nods at the.
Just like
yeah.
angles
Like, yeah.
himself so he's more on like May and a little Calvin.
And Luke
And Luke,
also comes
yeah.
to...
Big hug for everybody. Yep.
Mine is Penny.
You're there theoretically in spirit.
I got kicked out of the room.
I know you got kicked out, but you're in our thoughts.
You're in our hearts.
You're right in the middle of the group hug where you would demand to be if you were here.
And I think you take a good minute to like really truly
Embrace
hug.
each other and
Yeah.
potentially say our last goodbyes. Also, we've got this. We're in it together.
This is a beautiful moment. Whatever your next roll is, you have a bonus die.
All of us?
Yeah.
Yay.
Because it's a beautiful, beautiful moment of camaraderie and friendship. You're both bolstered by the people you love for the next roll.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Stop by our room to grab my pomade and then down to the kitchen.
Yep. Same thing as before. Everybody stick together. Don't let doors get between us.
Yep.
Okay.
Someone always stay in the doorway until everyone's through. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. May's like, should we order? What order?
I really don't
I don't know if it matters.
Strongest at front and back.
Okay, so Ben and I...
And then the rest of us in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like I said, I was about to say, I definitely shouldn't be at the front or the back with my ankle.
So right smack dab in the middle for you.
Yeah.
Cool. I feel like a wimp.
Ben... Yeah. I think Luke being the leader, archetype just decides to like make a choice. Ben, Calvin, Noah, me, May.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, let's do this.
Definitely has a hold on one of Ben's hands when the door gets opened.
Deep breath.
Okay. As you step out, your setback.
That, Luke decided to put Ben at the front to get it right away.
Yep. Yep.
No, I wasn't even thinking of that. I was just thinking he's trying to keep you away from Ben. Not in a jealous way, just in a
Either
we
way,
want you.
he's 2 people away from it.
But it could have been, he's just doing his best here.
You know what? We should have put Ben at the back, being the tallest. We can't see around him.
Oh, well.
It's fine. Anyway, my setback as we step out.
To your eyes, the entire floor is made of snakes and iguanas and geckos and skinks and...
Yeah. He went from holding Ben's hand to crushing Ben's hand. Again, he's a little weak boy compared to his boyfriend.
Despite knowing it is a hallucination, I still do need you
to roll a resist fear, yes. So that's 2 for my will, a penalty die for my fear, a bonus die for friendship.
Friendship!
Can I argue my insightful since I know this is a hallucination? Anything else?
I don't think protective hurts or helps you here.
That's fair.
You're vindictive. I don't think you're as worked up and angry right now.
Yeah,
like, you're still angry.
It's more resolved at the moment.
If anything, stubborn. But that's not one of your positives, is it?
No, it's a negative.
Okay, then yeah.
The order of people was Ben, Calvin, Noah, Luke, May?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, double checking on that. Ooh.
I don't know if that'll be enough because that one got canceled out. But that's 3 hits and an opportunity.
Can't re-roll?
With the door open. Penny's not there.
No.
But
with the door open.
I got 3 hits and an opportunity.
3 was the DC.
Oh, thank fuck. If not, I was going to burn a luck to boost
I
it.
almost had it at 4 because it was just everything.
It's everything. My whole phobia, yeah.
I almost had it at 4.
I would have burned the single luck to get me to 4.
I was debating.
No, that's fair. But so I'm okay for now.
For now. You're still petrified.
It's just like there's so many reptiles, babe. There's so many goddamn reptiles.
They're not there.
I know, but they are. I know they're not, but they are.
Close your eyes, maybe?
I don't want to do that.
As you're coming out, you feel a snake wrap him around your ankle.
Let's just go. Let's just go. Go quickly. Go. Nope.
As you continue down, like to seemingly continue to torture you, suddenly it seems like the walls are made out of reptiles. If you see this for too much longer, I will require another fear check, and it will be higher than the last time. It will be a 4 this time.
Yeah, I feel like it's once they're down the stairs to
we have
the
to go
third.
to the master bedroom first.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to the 3rd floor. They're on the 4th floor. They're
No, on the 3rd floor.
right.
gotta
we're on
cross
third
the room.
floor. So yeah,
We just gotta go down the hall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's one of those like while they're on the 3rd floor. I think at first he's like, nope, just go. Don't want to close my eyes. Nope, closing my eyes. Closing the eyes. Doesn't help the other senses, but it's just like face, like in Ben's shoulder.
You hear noises. You feel.
I think Noah puts his hand on Calvin's shoulder behind him and everything. Just like, not
free hand, just kind of like pats it. It's like, thank you. Yep.
just holding it there.
Yeah.
Like, not tight, but like.
Yeah, as you
firm.
pat it, it feels scaly.
But
Like, it feels like your friend's hand.
scaly.
Sorry.
Like, nope. I hate this.
He's feeling vindictive because he couldn't reach you guys for a bit.
No, that's fair.
And you were the asshole to him.
No, that's also fair. But yeah, just a quick trip to their room to grab his pomade, and then
Yeah, I will say, as you go to grab your pomade, of course it turns into a snake because he's being... No, it turns into an iguana.
I was about to say, I would assume Ben's grabbing it because he's leading us.
That's true. Ben does grab it, but you see him grab an iguana.
Like, no, Just like, here, buddy. Okay. Iguanas are fucking big.
It's a young iguana. It's fine.
No, it's a chameleon. Still still big, but not as big as an iguana.
Or just a lizard.
Yeah.
Fucking holding
Just
it
a little
like
just
beard.
a lizard.
Something, you know. They're all bad to Cal, so.
You okay, baby?
No, but it's fine. Keep going.
I am gonna have you roll one more because it's
It's a lot.
a lot. Even if you don't
And it's
see,
like
you're-
a weirdly secondary claustrophobia because there's so many.
yeah.
Remember, it's not real. I know it sucks.
know.
I know
I
it's
know.
not, though. He wants to get in your head.
I know. So, no more friendship die. Still insightful. Anything else?
DC 4 on this one.
Sorry, I can't help you.
I don't know if I could do a help check to help with this.
I don't know.
I'm gonna say even without a help check, because all your friends are kind of rallying around you, it's just you get a bonus die.
Get a bonus die.
Okay.
That's fair.
Nothing.
Look for fear.
That is all the fear I have left to mark. For the record, the cackle is I got 2 nothings and a setback and opportunity canceled out.
So absolutely nothing.
I feel like I don't know if it's. I know I have to freak out from now on because I have maxed out fear, but I feel like even to mitigate, he's like, nope, too many fucking snakes, too many fucking everything, nope, I hate it here, I hate this, fuck you.
I mean, you can act irrational to
Bring
it down.
Not mark the fears.
No, yeah. So it's just like, nope, kind of like without thinking, just kind of like pulls his hand out of Ben's hand, because I'm sure Ben's hand also feels scaly. He's just been ignoring that because it's been this far. It's like, nope, fuck you, buddy. Like, this is...
Like, maybe doesn't run away completely, but like,
it's,
separates
yeah, it's
himself.
definitely, like, separating. Like, he's stepping over something that's not there. He's pulling out of a snake that's not actually wrapped around him. He's like, fuck you, fuck this, fuck everything. Aruelion, you can go fuck yourself. Like, he's just, like, losing his shit a little bit. Probably stumbles over something that's actually there because he can't see it.
Yeah, you do fall on your ass.
And then it's even more panic and flailing because now it feels like he's being overrun by them.
Calvin, it's tried to offer a hand to like help him.
It's
I was about to say, if you get too close, you're probably getting punched unintentionally.
Because you gotta honor the full.
Yeah, no. I don't know if he's like down in your face, but like bending enough to offer a hand to help you up.
It's smacked away. He's like, nope, fuck you, fuck this, fuck everything.
It's not real. I know it sucks, but it's not real. It wants to upset you.
Well, it's fucking working.
Yeah, it sucks, but we gotta keep
You're
going.
definitely freaking out. What does freaking out / acting irrational do again?
Let me find my fear pages. Yeah, act irrationally. To let it out and avoid marking fear in a way that causes problems for you or your allies. So, running from the bloodthirsty monster doesn't count as irrational, but tripping an ally beforehand or staying frozen in shock does. In an action sequence, this might take your action and or movement. If you're at maximum fear level, you have to freak out. You just can't hold it anymore, and there will be consequences. The DC of a check to resist fear depends on the intensity of the fright. If it's caused by a killer, you'll use a fright value of that killer to set the DC. Otherwise, it's usually for a normal check.
I had DC 4 for traumatizing.
Yeah. Act irrationally. If you act irrationally to avoid ticking fear, you must act in a way that fits your character and harms yourself or the group. You will have a choice as to how this irrationality takes hold, but its intensity depends on how badly you failed the check. Here are a few example reactions to have. Anger, you become angry and take it out on fellow survivors. Choke, you mess up whatever you were doing. Deny, you refuse to accept that the source of the fear is real. Fight, you immediately fight somebody or something. Flight, you run away without waiting for anyone else. Freeze, you freeze, unable to do anything. Panic, you act randomly and do the first thing that pops into your head without second guessing. Scream, you scream loudly. So I feel like either way, you might be getting punched, Noah. Sorry.
It's all right.
Yeah, I think that's the ones that make the most sense for how you're afraid is fight or flight.
Yeah. And like he's trying to hold it together, but yeah, Noah getting into his space as he's like scrambling to get back to his feet so he's not surrounded. It's either a punch or a shove at the very least.
Pick
With
one.
how much you failed, it's gotta be a good punch.
Oh no, that's
Ouchies.
fair. I mean, I can't punch good, but
Ouchies.
Yeah, no, I think when you punch, you go, oh, fuck, Calvin!
which I mean, you can dodge.
Yeah,
Technically.
I'll get punched. Well, I guess it depends on, if you're gonna hurt me a whole lot.
I don't think a punch does a lot,
16
Honestly,
damage.
I would have just had it equal your tough.
which is 1. Let's see if I even hit you though.
This is gonna be the one you roll with 2 stars on.
Yeah.
Because it has to harm the group. And like, punching without any consequence.
I got an opportunity. It doesn't hurt that bad.
That's the opportunity.
You take 1 damage.
I think it knocks the wind out of you a bit, but...
Yeah, I think he's still like, fuck, Calvin!
And you do take 1 damage.
Really?
It has to hurt you
No.
guys somehow. Especially how much you failed it by.
And then there's just like,
That was technically a critical failure.
no, yeah, I know.
But that means you don't have to take those because you acted irrationally.
Yep. Oh yay.
It's kind of like, ow! Ben, can you get him up?
Yeah, you can hear, baby. Close your eyes,
Nah.
please.
Even if I close them, I still feel them. I still
No,
hear
it's
them.
okay. Hey, just listen to me. I love you. I'm here. Okay? I'm gonna take your hand, and it's my hand.
Yes, but it's scaly and it's awful and I hate it. I'm sorry, baby. But
It's okay. It's okay. I love you so much.
love you too.
This isn't real. I know you know that.
It feels like it though.
I know. Take a deep breath.
God. Fuck this guy.
Okay. Another breath. Okay. I love you. And you start feeling his hand goes a little bit back to normal. You still feel other things, but you can feel whatever this is fading.
I hyperventilated too much. Hold on. Made myself a little like It's one of those, it's like his grip is almost wanting to pull away, but also too tight at the same time. Let's fucking get this over with.
Okay.
Sorry, Noah.
It's okay. Think you can stand?
Yeah. Kind of like gets to his feet.
And by the time you get to your feet, all the reptiles are gone.
You know what? I honestly did not think you had that much of a punch in you. Ow.
Ben gives you a kiss on your forehead and pulls you close before getting back in the line and taking everyone's hand.
Does take the moment to hug Ben tight, but yeah, gets back into formation.
And as you're heading down, you hear in your head,
Whose head?
Calvin's head, you hear, sorry about that, just had to have a little fun.
Fuck off. Don't lie to me.
What's happening?
He's in my head.
Now, this is what I want you to do.
Don't listen to him.
I'm gonna snap Ben's neck right in front of you. I don't know, maybe play with his entrails a little bit. Use them to strangle Noah. You know, really get creative with it. Unless you can meet me in the pool house. Then I can't guarantee everyone's safe. But you know what? Ben can make it off this island alive.
Again, just a really tight grip on Ben's hand.
But you gotta do it now or the offer goes away in 5.
by the pool, not in the pool house.
Make a charm check.
I need another red die, please.
I went to grab
Keep
him like I
stealing
had
them, Artemis!
one, and then hide him.
I keep forgetting to take them out.
Can I argue this is my influence ability of persuading?
Yeah. I do think boyfriend of Ben works against you, because even if you knew he was going to do this...
Fiancé of Ben. But
Fiance, yes. But that threat of, like, entrails and...
No, yeah, not great. And I assume my vindictive is now working against me as well. And I honestly feel like my protectives kind of cancel each other out.
I feel like they cancel each other out here.
Insightful at all? I'm not being charming. I can't pull charming right now. I'm being angry.
And I feel like because you're really angry and because I don't know if you can really get a read on this guy.
No, that's fair. I had to pitch it.
I just think in your emotional state.
No, yeah, which is fair.
Especially after what you just went through.
That one's cocked. Okay. First roll is a hit and 2 opportunities.
Okay, I'll let you know straight up that's not gonna do it.
No, yeah. Well, that's even worse. That's a miss and 2 opportunities. So we'll take the hit and 2 opportunities, and how much luck do I need to burn?
If you give me 1 luck in both of those opportunities, he'll agree to the athletic court. If you give me 2 luck in both of those opportunities, he'll agree to by the pool.
I'm okay with 2 luck and both of those opportunities.
Yeah, because the athletic court is way across.
Yeah, it's way the fuck away.
Yeah.
It's closer to the pool house than the house, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you get why that was still an improvement.
Oh, no, yeah.
But further for us to be able to get out there and help you.
All right, Abercrombie. Using Penny's name for you just to
piss me the fuck off.
Some more.
But you gotta leave right now.
Fine.
What's it doing?
I'm going to the pool.
What? No, you can't. Like, they're playing up that they don't... Or at least Luke is.
Yeah.
No, you can't do that. You're the one who said we don't separate.
Yeah, but if anyone's gonna negotiate with this fucker, it's me. So,
I think
he gives Ben's hand like one more like little squeeze, and so
Noah's
safe.
jaw's just tight.
Yeah, I feel like
we're coming downstairs with you.
To give some of the illusion of like not letting you.
No, yeah.
Like Luke is going to like try and hold you back, and you might have to like put on
Pull
a show
out,
and
pull
maybe
out.
even push him a bit to like.
Noah's just posed to like follow downstairs at least. Like,
yeah,
we're coming downstairs. You're not stopping us from doing that.
I wasn't given stipulations to stop you, so I just have to go. And he's like heading down the stairs, like taking them 2 at a time, effectively.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say just to sell that you did push.
Yeah, push Luke, kind of pulled his hand a little too roughly out of Ben's, like he was holding it real tight.
Yeah, May's like, I'm not letting you go out there alone.
Yes, you are.
You can't throw a punch.
She's got a point.
It's like, we're not fighting. We're talking.
Fuck you. And I think she storms downstairs and kind of storms like towards the front door, like she's angry and putting distance between you in this guy's eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're like, yes, you're not technically following the rules of all being huddled up, but
it's like, yeah, fuck me when we get out of this, or when I get you guys out of this. And I will say, he's had his like charm like tucked in his back pocket, kind of shirt over it, like so it's out of sight. And yeah, he heads out the back door to the pool.
I'm making a beeline for the kitchen.
That's fair.
yeah.
Ben has the pomade.
Well, waving Luke and
Ben.
Ben towards like the doors at least.
Yeah. Ben goes, Luke, having been pushed, takes a little longer to get down.
Yeah.
But they go to the door. I think have to test it and have to sell the coming after you thing. Luke kind of... And it is locked now. As coming up, Swagger head, you see, as he looks up, still has the glasses on. He doesn't know you know who he is. As he looks up, you see that the black has overtaken a little more than half the face at this point. Not quite reaching the eye yet. And he just goes, And now that you know it's Teddy, you can kind of see how this is Teddy
Grown up,
filled out. You know, maybe this demon, while using its body, worked out a little bit more, you know. It probably doesn't hurt to look good. Like, he's handsome, long hair, cocky smirk. You can see how some people would go for that. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And a demon would obviously want to be in an appealing vessel, so... Not that Teddy was, like, hideous,
was
but he,
just-
like,
he was-
accentuated what was already there. He knew how to make it work where Teddy did not.
Teddy was adorable soft boy. Little awkward, little sweet, but yeah. Put on some muscle, put on some weight, fill out a little bit.
He hadn't had his glow up yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Know how to work with what you're working with. Yeah. But knowing that, you can see some of the features and how this would be
Teddy.
just a little older and grown into himself. Well, hey there, handsome.
Don't beat around the bush. Just get to the fucking point.
So the deal's for Ben. And Ben only. You talked Luke out of getting all of y'all off your safe. So, you're gonna help me take everyone else out. And I'm gonna take you out. But Ben gets to just live another day. Go on living his life.
What insurance do I have that you're going to hold to this bargain? Because once I'm dead, I have no recourse against that. And I have no reason to believe you'll hold true to that.
You'll still stick around. You'll be around. You've noticed that happens by now, surely. What, you want to shake on it?
I wouldn't mind a contract.
We can do that. Kind of snaps his fingers, thinking of, here's a contract. Doesn't come near you. Kind of like uses telekinesis to bring it towards you. Even just at a quick look, because I know you're reading it, but you're not.
He's absolutely taking his time to read it.
Yeah, but reading it, it's a good contract. It's solid. You can't see a loophole, but that doesn't mean there isn't one. It would need a smarts check to completely, and that's if you want to waste that.
I mean, he's definitely doing this to buy them time.
Yeah.
And if he can find things to pick out and like negotiate over, he's
Yeah.
absolutely going to.
So go ahead and make that roll.
Can I argue insightful?
And you know what? This is smart, but I want you to add charming, because this is also kind of like how well you're keeping him occupied. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's a double roll.
And I feel like, again, protective kind of cancel each other out here.
Yeah.
That's a hit and a setback.
Okay. So we're gonna cut from you to back in as everyone's doing stuff. Luke's looking out the front door just to, like, out the wind, you know, just kind of making sure. Kind of turns back and, I mean, not Luke. May's at the front door. Luke's at the back door watching. May kind of looks back and goes, "How are we doing?" And you know what, Maz? I think that Act 3 ability can kick in about now.
The Act 2 ability, you mean?
Yeah, the Act 2 ability can kick in about now.